So I just got done meeting with Gretchen, and something fuzzy flew in front of my face. I just met with Gretchen and her wife Jess. Both of them own this company that I'll be working for this weekend. Right off the bat, there was definitely some initial skepticism and tension, kind of like I could tell that Jess didn't really like my look. Her first questions to me were, can you take out your piercings, and does all your hair fit under a baseball cap? No and no. I reassured her that I can wrap my dreads up and, you know, get them off my shoulders. And apparently, I guess masks are mandated for this event if you are working it. So pretty chill. But therefore the piercings don't matter. So I guess the mask is kind of nice because that means that I still have this opportunity. Yeah. Once we warmed up to one another, things definitely got a lot more comfortable, and I am looking forward to working for them and seeing how this event goes. They have a POS system to use. I don't have to memorize any prices. I don't have to count back change. Seems like it's gonna be pretty easy, so yeah. These little guys have been everywhere. I like to park under trees during the day for shade, and you know, at night I'm usually under trees in some sort of parking lot. And last night there was really high winds and this little guy blew in. I think I have saved probably like 20 of these in the past few days. Hi. So I've been waiting for this for probably 4 days now, and it's time. This is like just amazing. It's so good. Probably one of the best pineapples I've ever had. This is my uniform shirt. I love the colors. It has like this, like, I don't know, like 80s vibe to it. I love it. And that's also another thing that I really like about fairs, is that they're kind of timeless and they're very nostalgic. I mean, yeah, I enjoy them a lot. The crowds can be kind of whack, like people are weird, right? But the actual fair environment itself is, I think, really enjoyable. liking them. I don't.
One more, sweetheart. One more.
Yesterday was just another 12-hour day. Except for this time I was confined to a pizza trailer. The past gigs that I was working, you know, I had a little bit more foot space and a little bit more freedom to kind of move about, but being stuck in a trailer and doing a small square as your station drives you crazy. I think that the universe rewarded me with a nice little $100 bonus last night. Once the shift was over, Jess handed me $100 and just said thank you, and I was just like super excited. Yeah, so I'm gonna crush it today and just think about how tomorrow is gonna be the last day, and then I'll be looking forward to the beach. Also, I officially had my first mental breakdown today. Walking into the fair, this dude tries to tell me that employees can only go through a certain gate. Well, where I parked my car and where I haven't been parking my car, I'm going to take the easiest, quickest route to get to the food trailer. And so I told him that. I said, look, dude, just let me get through today, like, and I'll go through the other gate, which I don't even know where that gate is. You know, tomorrow. And he literally threatened to call the sheriff, which I find it so funny, like, and get me arrested. Yeah, he actually said that he was going to get me arrested for walking through the wrong gate. I held it together basically long enough until I got back to my car, and I just broke down. I sobbed. I called Gretchen, and I, you know, told her what happened, and I'm still crying, and she's like, we'll come get you, we'll come get you. And basically the guy still wouldn't let me through the gate, even with my employers there to let me in. Again, this is just so weird. And so Jess told me, you know, don't worry about it, that's how they are here. She was like, don't forget that you're in the South. All these, you know, people that work at these fairs think that they're gods, and it's totally true. I shouldn't have let that get to me as much as it did, but I think there's just been a lot of things that have been piling on, and, you know, just that one incident, like, totally just amplified all the other little tiny things that have been getting to me, and it led to a breakdown. I guess that's what a breakdown is. After this gig, I seriously need to get as far away from people as possible. Humans are like the most foul, disgusting, creatures to roam this planet. I mean, it's disgraceful.
Also, I have absolutely destroyed my gym shoes, and I'm kind of pissed about it, honestly. That's like, you know, $130 just like down the drain. But these are definitely like the most comfortable shoes that I have, and it's the only way that I've been getting through these long days without like aching problems.
I cannot make this up, guys. So today on my way into work for my last shift, I was pulling into the parking lot in which I have parked in since I've been working here, so for the past 3-4 days now. And the sheriff that was at the entrance to that parking lot was like, "What do you think you're doing?" I said, "I'm parking where I've been parking for the past 3 days." He was like, "Where's your pass?" And I pulled up my work shirt because I didn't have my uniform on yet, obviously. And he's like, "Employees aren't supposed to park here. This is for vendors only or VIP." Like, first off, who the fuck buys VIP at a fair? And then he was like, "That's not gonna cut it. Employees have an employee lot. I need you to back up and keep going." And I was just like, okay. I was like, "I don't really need your attitude, sir." And then he was like, "Back up and keep going." And I was like, wow, you are a dick. And I just straight up said that to him. And I go to put my car in reverse, and it was in neutral. Obviously, it was in neutral, so it didn't go. It was like, "Keep going, keep going." And then I was like, "You are seriously such a dick." And he goes, "And you don't know how to put your car in reverse." Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Oh my God, he was like a big giant baby. Like a man-child with a uniform on. That should be concerning. Ugh. And then I started laughing. I'm pulling away, backing up, and I'm laughing at this guy. And I was just like, wow, man, you are such a dick. And that's really all I could say. I just had no other words. And he was like, "Bye now, keep going," and like signaling for me to keep going. I'm just so shook by this place and how it's run. People never go to Green Cove Springs in Florida for their Clay County fair. It is bullshit. People I work for are great. The actual fair fucking sucks. I'm embarrassed to be here right now, and I cannot wait to leave. Sometimes I just think that like I'm way too fragile for this life and this world. I don't know if I'm too fragile or if I'm like just like so empathetic that it's like debilitating, or if people are really just that mean and that cruel. Like, I don't know. I'm just a softie, I guess. As I'm editing this video and reflecting, I'd like to say that although this experience seems pretty negative and upsetting, I still walked away with grace, knowing that this was just another opportunity for growth. I don't want to scare anyone away from living life on the road, but exposing these harder times, I think, is just as important as sharing the highs. Feeling the pressures of a new, unknown lifestyle, as well as throwing myself into risky, uncomfortable situations, inevitably led to some struggles. This is not a life of comfort. It's really vital that you not only learn to be uncomfortable, but also adapt to the ever-changing situations that you find yourself in on the road. Bottom line is, just like everything in life, hardships build integrity, reshape our character, and further connect us to ourselves and the people around us. I'm grateful to push onward and look forward to the next opportunity to learn and grow. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. So, I have not filmed in a couple days, but that's because I have been adjusting to the grounds of my new gig. I'm camped out right now in Lakeland for an air show, and I'm working for one of the food vendors that's here inside the campground, which is so cool, and it's a breath of fresh air from doing fairs. I am so over fairs right now. So yeah, this was a really nice switch up. Let me show you guys my setup. I have this cute little 2-person tent. It's like a little trail hut tent. I got it from REI when they were having a huge sale, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. Also, this is my first time ever setting it up by myself. And then of course, you know, I got the rig, but I definitely got a good spot because I'm right back against the woods, which is really nice. So yeah, these are essentially all people that volunteer and work at the air show. So again, like I said, definitely a much like laid back, like cooler vibe here. This is really random, but look what I found on the ground. How freaking cool is that? Doesn't it look like it would be poisonous? I don't know. But look at this. Nature is just so freaking cool.